I think that we have to look at the roots because we have to know where all this comes from. And in a nutshell, two things. First of all, the situation of the Islam in Europe. You know, at the time being, there are true radical Islam movements. There are true threats because actually those citizens will be the first victims of the Islamophobic movement. They will be the victims of anti-Semitism. First element, when you have a look at Islam in Europe very often, you will see this Islam offering interference, Qatar, Libya. And second, if you have a look at what's happening inside this Islam, the roots of this hatred really that is present in the Islamic community, the source of all those problems, we have two groups. First of all, the Muslims brothers. And we have also a fatwa managed by Al-Qaradawi. He was the first one to ask for it. You know, it is a kind of having a Muslim Hitler. So what can you do, facing this problem? This is a real danger. Second, the media. A moderate media showing the models to the youngsters, to this young generation who is trapped between ignorance on the one hand and the social problems. It is sad because what can they see? Al Jazeera. And of course, Al Jazeera is always providing hatred messages. Then there are two solutions. First of all, to give the strength and the means to the Islam in Europe without any interference from abroad, without fanatics, organizing training congresses, providing the means to imams to be able to gather. This is important, the Islam in France, the Islam in Europe, I think that the most important community is in France. So I think that is very important. You've been talking about education. Well, yes, indeed, the president of the Jewish Congress mentioned the education of children. This is very key. We have 480 children. Just to give you one example, the Rabbi Arma in Drancy, sometimes, on Wednesday afternoon, they go and see those children who take lessons in Arabic. It was not easy at first. Some parents, said, well, we do not agree because you are bringing a rabbi in a mosque. So, some change their minds, but with 480 children, when you have a rabbi coming in just to say hello to the kids, starting to speak to them, I am a rabbi, this is my profession, it was a means actually to change this mentality, this way that was there set up by the Muslim brothers. We wanted to turn upside down this very bad trend. Then second possibility, we have the Imam conference, and I am sharing it. We are 80 imams. We meet once a month, and we speak. First of all, our speeches, the priority to citizens, how to develop this approximation. 80 imams transmit this message to 80 mosques. And, sometimes you have the neighbors, so the message can come across like this. We have found the way to have a moderate situation. We have created the Salam FM. The Salam FM was actually the organization of a Muslim conference to have this dialogue and to really share the true vision of Islam, an Islam of light. And if we're not able to fight against this rise with a moderate Islam, with the trainings on the field, the European Islam is kind of held hostage. We pray every day. I pray every day for the soldier and French ally to be released. I said it, in the past in front of the European Parliament. We would like this fire to disappear in Israel. I think that the reality is that we need additional means, but I'm still being optimistic. Thank you.